I'm Mark with WorldWarSupply.com, and today we're going to show you how to field strip and reassemble the Soviet T33 Tokarev. This is a GI war bringback. I don't know exactly the history of it, but it would be nice. All you need is small brass punch. First, as with any weapon, make sure it is unloaded and clear. This weapon has already been checked. There's no safety on this weapon. Here the Soviets thought that a frivolous thing. What you're going to do is take the punch and you're going to press this button in here, and you're going to turn this to the right or clockwise. You have to continually press this down and keep turning this. It's a little tricky. If you don't keep the pressure off, it won't turn. And as you see, it's a little sticky. I usually have a little better grip on this when I'm doing it. There we go. And you want to keep your thumb on that or it's going to come flying out. There you go. I'm going to take the spring out, the bushing, lay the weapon down. You can feel it's loose. You push back on this here, and it releases it from there. Push that through. That falls out. This will come out. So you have to release it from these lugs. They lock up. Those lock into there. You just have to move it so it releases. This just lifts out of here, and that will pull off of there if you want to, but it's not necessary. There it is, field stripped. All the ammunition on the market for the Tokarev, which is the 7.62 by 25, is corrosive. You're going to want to make sure after you fire it, it is very, very cheap, and I shoot a lot of it, and this and a couple other Tokarevs that I own, but you're going to want to make sure that you clean it very thoroughly. As you can see, the result of wartime use here, that the operator during the war, he was too busy killing Germans on the Eastern Front and wasn't able to clean, so thus you can see the pits here. So I would suggest you clean it. The barrel has a little pitting too, but that adds to the authenticity of this piece here. But if you have a new Romanian, Polish, or Yugoslav piece, if you clean it, this will not happen. Again, a very, very thorough cleaning. What I do is, as soon as I'm done firing with corrosive ammunition, disassemble it, put this in here, and as it gets hot, and you can have a glove on, so the heat will transfer through, and I run this underneath a lot of hot water underneath the tap. And then I will scrub it thoroughly. Then I will actually soak it in hops in an old Tupperware container. Don't use one of your wife's new Tupperware containers. Use an old one. Those disposable ones work very nicely. And I soak it in there for quite some time, along with anything else that I can get to fit in there, with the exception of the frame itself. I will soak all these parts here for a couple days in hops. It's not necessary to go that long, but it helps break anything up. Then a nice brush in rotting, and you'll clean it, and then just put some light oil on it, and then you can reassemble, which I will show you in the next video.